Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just going to be covering 5 more tips that have been very helpful in my progress. I just wanted to share them with you guys. So one of them is that as you are traveling around, you do have a quick travel option right here. By clicking this, it'll automatically take you to where you need to go. The first time you do it each day, you need to click do not show this again for me. And then tied to that is you have these additional side quests and town quests. These are actually very vital in terms of your progress, and particularly these town quests, often just because they give you this hero essence, which tends to be the bottleneck for most people. So try to do these whenever possible. The story side quests are actually seem to have a little bit less better rewards as far as just because everyone is lacking the hero essence. So try to prioritize these if you haven't. In order to select them, you could go and you could click this icon right here, and that'll automatically swap to it, and then you could click there and it'll automatically take you towards where you need to go. So that's that one. But as you're quick traveling and you click this, it'll automatically path for you, but you want to make sure that you go off of the beaten path here. So if I look right here, you see everything is pretty much explored. Like I have a couple of like darker spots along the edges here because there's nothing there, but you really want to go off and make sure that you're trying to collect everything, because as you go there'll be these glowing essence icons that will appear, and then as you get them, there's some pretty good rewards. It's very small, so it doesn't seem like a lot, but oftentimes I'll get 10 essence, the hero essence, every time I find a spot, and 10 essence by itself is not that much, but generally within a zone, if I zoom out and look at the different zones, generally within each of these different zones I'll have anywhere from 30 to 60 different essence spots as potential rewards. So that's, you know, about 400 to 500 essence on average per zone. So that is quite a fair amount, especially once you start getting towards these higher levels. Like I'm working on 190 right now, and I need 2,200. So you know, one zone is not going to be enough in order to get a single character broken through to the next tier of levels. So it is important that you go out of your way to grab them as you're running around and not just rely on the auto path travel, because you will miss quite a bit and then you'll have to go back. So tying on to that, as you click here on the minimap, there's a little fun tidbit here. You can actually set the different days that you want, and then it just does a really cool visual change as you progress. I typically prefer dusk just because I prefer the darker colors myself, but it's just an interesting little thing that you could do as you go about your journeys here. Another thing is this: as you've entered into the mini-map here, there are ways, this is how you could track whether or not, like, oh, I had a corrupted creature, I need to go back here for, or you see right here there's an item, I could go back and try to find this item that I am missing. So this is a good way to go back and try to find the things that you need. So we'll pick it up and look at that 10 essence, 10 essence. Alright, so that's 20 essence. Alright, 30 essence just right there. So these kinds of things you could go and find the things that you're missing, but just by checking out the minimap. The other one is this exploration progress. As you progress through the zones, you need to find large, medium, and small chests, and then as you do, the rewards themselves are actually fairly poor in my opinion, just because by the time you get this level 110, most of your characters' gear is already 140 to 150. So it's not very good rewards, but it is free additional diamonds, and so this every little bit counts, especially if you're a free-to-play player. So there's that there. One final thing I wanted to mention before ending this video is these icons. I'm on the PC version right now, so it doesn't let me do it quite as easily, but I could swap this from side to side. So if I'm a left-handed or a right-handed, I could move this around, I could change the order on how I want these to be set up here, and it's very useful. And then especially if you're on mobile, because sometimes some people are left-handed, so you could swap this to be a left-handed configuration, and it's just a cool little thing to be able to do. So yeah, I'll go ahead and end it there. I'll continue to bring you guys more cool little tidbits as I come across them, but hopefully these help you out and help get you the progress you need. And checking out, like, try to ignore this Iron Hoof Forge. I've mentioned it a couple of times, but it's just a huge waste of money. Yeah, we'll go ahead and end it there. Thank you guys, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night.